Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I decided that I was going to film something a little bit different than my typical plan with me. With all the extra time that we've had from spending inside due to the, your daily routine restrictions because of our pandemic right now, I've been able to catch up on my memory planning. And I know that it's showing like a week in February here. So don't get me wrong, like I am caught up. I'm actually getting to the month of March, which I'm actually excited because I have everything printed and I'm ready to go. But the one thing that caught my attention when I was printing off my photos for this week in particular is that I was really feeling like extra super gorgeous this week. This was the week that I decided to try a new fitness routine and actually start using the Fitbit app, not only just to track steps, but to start a new wellness and fitness routine. So like I was just really feeling it both on the inside and the outside this week. And this is like normally not typical for me. So I really did want to focus on that for this week's spread. And it just so turned out, so it's almost like it was meant to be, is that Michael's was having a really super extra sale on the Glam Girl sticker pack, which was not really a sticker pack I was really into when it first came out, but it really just, like, it sets the mood for this week. So I was able to pick, I actually got like 2 or 3 of these. I'm not quite sure, but I think I paid $4 or $5 for each of these books. So like I said, they are absolutely perfect for how I was feeling this week. So we're going to go ahead and just get started. And I do apologize early on if this goes longer than my normal videos because I am going to try to do most of this as a talk through while I decorate. So to begin with, like if you are new to memory planning or if you're struggling with memory planning, my first suggestion is using the HP sprocket printer for your photos just because it makes it really super easy to have your photos sized. Like as you can see, you can do multiple different sizes with it by using a photo collage app, and you just move the bar down on your photos and you make them as big as you need them to. These ones are basically quarters of one of the 2x3 sheets. And these two would have been put together to make one 2x3 sheet, which I just made this one of Bert, just slightly smaller, where I kept this one of myself as a square. And yeah, so that's basically just using the HP Sprocket, which is cute and beautiful in itself. And like I said, you just use your phone, take your photos, put it in the app, resize them, and it just prints out a perfectly sized photo for you that has a sticky on the back of it. Now, the next thing that I do when I'm setting up a layout is I line up my photos on the days. And then I try to like spread them out throughout the page. And of course, since I was planning this for this film, I wanted to remember like where I put these at because I was waiting to get the book. And so I just used basic Scotch tape on the back of these just to kind of stick them into the pages so that I would not forget how I kind of wanted the placement. Are these going to end up exactly where they are now? More than likely not, but this gives me like an example of, okay, this area here is going to be for this area here is for that. I don't actually like plan on the actual day. So I'm just kind of giving myself a weekly view of what occurred so that I can flip through it and see amazing things that happened that week. So yeah, and these ones were done quickly, so They're not really the best looking, but hey, when you memory plan, and you can go through it and just be like, oh, look at that, that was amazing. So that is my end goal here. So if you are excited and want to learn more about memory planning, please stay tuned and we will make this page glamorous. Alright guys, so yeah, I tried to film this with a speakover, well, not really that. I tried to film it like with me speaking as I was planning, and it went to like an hour and 40 minutes, so I'm not gonna put you through that torture, and I'm just gonna go ahead and dub it and just do a voiceover for you. So there you go, you're welcome. So yeah, to explain what I'm doing here is I'm gonna go ahead and use some of this really super cute and gorgeous washi tape that's from the Happy Planner collection. It is also from the Glam Girl collection, and it was also on sale, so I'm not quite sure what was going on at Michael's this week, but I really did end up getting the washi tape and the sticker set for about $7. And yeah, so this is like amazing to begin with. So I love a good deal. And like I said, like this sticker book collection really did not speak to me when it first came out, because I don't really consider myself a glam girl. I don't really like pay attention to like outward appearances, I guess. So I don't really want to appear like vain when I'm doing this, but like I was just really pumped that like I don't know. I started a new wellness fitness routine this week, and I'm thinking that that is what happened, that I finally started feeling good on the inside, and it just really did shine on the outside. Like I felt super beautiful. And I'm gonna have to admit, like, I know that I'm using like past tense when I'm saying this, but I still do. Like, I don't feel like a run down piece of poo. Given the circumstances, still, I mean, I still feel great. So I'm going to go ahead and just tear out this sheet here, and I'm going to use these cute little gem stickers, and I'm going to use these as kind of like a label for what I'm going to be discussing in my photos. And I don't know, it's seriously like this was made to be, because these ended up to be perfect. There's like 6 of them. I have 6 sets of photos, and even the phrases on them match what I'm going to be discussing about my photos. So I'm just saying, the universe was speaking to me, guys. And yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and rip up some of this washi tape here, because I really do want that saying on there to appear. I don't want to cover any of it up. And it is the "you are like really pretty." I am loving it. Like this sticker book is so freaking cute, and I love the color scheme of it, like the dark blues and the purples and the violets and the light blues and the pinks, and it is so girly. And I'm normally not girly, but this is just adorable. So thank you, Happy Planner, for like making me like girly things and florals, because yeah, I really was not into florals until I started planning. And it's just, embrace that side of you, that when you realize that you're using stickers and originally you're like, I don't want this sticker pack because it doesn't match, like what I'm into. But, just try it. Try something new. Try something that isn't your normal, typical you, and you would be surprised at how versatile we can be, and that there are like little hidden sides of yourself that you may not have been aware of. So yeah, for this week in February, I was feeling really super girly. I'm loving it. Okay, so I'm gonna cover up those black vertical lines there. I'm just using white sticker label paper. Yeah, it's nothing fancy. It's literally something you would buy to make a post-it label. And I just trim it into these little slivers here. And they are like fighting a sticker octopus at times. And yeah, so for some reason, I didn't like plan this out. Of course. But yeah, so I'm gonna need to get another one. So here's another little white tentacle, and I'm gonna cover these up. And yeah, there was like way more black lines on this page than what I thought. So I'm going to have to trim another one. So here's our Fiskars trimmer. And yeah, see, nothing fancy here. It's just literally a little piece of white paper. And yeah, it went into my roller. So, yeah, nothing glamorous. Roll that white sticky label paper and just kind of cover up those bars so that I have 6 beautiful large size white open spaces. There we go, guys. We're memory planning. I believe this is how I want my page to set up. So now it's photo time. And okay, so do I want these to be like slanted, or do I want them to stay like vertical and line up with the bars? And I think I'm gonna go with the slanted appearance. And this, I normally do this with my photos when I want it to look like fun. It just, I don't know, it gives it like a scrapbook type of feel to your memory planner. And one word of advice I do want to give here is this photo paper, the HP photo sticky paper, is really thick. So you do have to kind of like push on the X-Acto knife just a little bit stronger than you normally do. And sometimes you do end up going through the other side of the page. So, but use with caution. And yeah, so I found this pink gold polka dotted washi from the same collection. And I normally don't trim my photos, but I don't know, it's going with it, guys. Look how, like, this is adorable. This might actually end up to be one of the best memory planner spreads that I have done in a long time. And I don't know, like lately I've been rushing through them, just trying to get caught up. And yeah, I feel more relaxed when I am memory planning now. So, I'm gonna try my best. I'm gonna use this as a lesson and just say, hey, bud, like, we need to get that memory planner taken care of just like we keep the other planners up to date. And because they turn out so super gorgeous whenever you take your time. All right, this photo of myself, I'm just going to go ahead and leave just like that because it is pretty big. So I think the bigger ones I'm just going to leave to where, they line up with the edge. And then that way I don't have to really worry about bordering the whole thing. And I still have some more writing room there. So there we go. There's another one of me. I think I'm going to try to hide some of this underneath this diamond. So let's see what this looks like. And I mean, look at that, guys. Like the violet in that sticker matches the shirt that I had on. And yeah, so I'm going to leave some of that pink bar underneath just to kind of separate those two. I didn't like how it kind of bled into that middle row. So yeah, pink row stays. And let's see, how am I going to do these? I think I'm just going to leave these vertical as well. Because, yeah. I mean, hey, you know that you're feeling good when you actually start breaking out Snapchat filters. Yeah. Yay to wellness and fitness routines. Which, I mean, guys, thinking back to this week this was such an amazing week to me. Like, I ended up losing almost 10 pounds in less than 1 week, which I know sounds ridiculous, but I did. And it wasn't that like I starved myself or anything like unhealthy. So I want to make sure that that is clear. Nothing absolutely unhealthy went on this week. It was just a simple fact that I was a couch potato. Like I wasn't moving and I was definitely overeating. So I just restricted my daily calorie limit to between 1200 and yeah. Yeah. Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, I just restricted my calorie limit to between 1200 and 1400 calories a day, which again, like I said, I wasn't starving myself. I was just eating a lot of junk food and snacks. And I also made sure that I had my steps in for the day and that I did at least one yoga routine for each day as well, which they were only between 20 to 30 minutes for each day. And I seriously, literally dropped 9.9 pounds. So I'm sorry, I'm rounding it up to 10. I don't care. I was so proud of myself this week. And yeah, so I just got to border up this photo of Bert down here, which of course this is going to create a really tiny sliver on that pink washi. And look at that, guys. Perfect. It came out perfect. Freaking amazing. And yeah, here's my 9.9 pounds, which I did. I had to do a screenshot of this because I just found it to be like completely amazing. It was like unbelievable. Seriously cannot believe that that tiny bit of a difference in my day-to-day life like had this result. So I'm just gonna make my cute little border on this, and I think I'm gonna start trimming my photos from now on. Like, I love how this turned out. I mean, did it take a little bit of extra time doing this? Yeah, but it was worth it. And I love it. I love the color scheme of this collection. It's just, it is so not me, but yet apparently there is a little sassy glam girl in me, so woo, bringing her out. All right, guys. So now I have my base ready, and now it's time to write. And I am using the excuse me if I pronounce this incorrectly, but it is the Stradlatier Tripliss Fine Liner, and I'm using, of course, the black. And I do not know what the actual millimeter of the tip is, but I do know it is a very fine tip and it writes very smoothly. And yeah, so I ended up writing this just a tad bit too low on the page. So I had to use some of that white label paper. And again, I just like chunked it, covered up what I wrote. And I am writing at a very weird angle during filming. So this is normally why I don't write while I'm filming. Just because I have to write at like this weird angle so that my head is not in the photo. Well, I guess the screenshot. But yeah, I'm trying to make sure that I'm not covering this up. But so I'm just going to take my notes, which as you can see, I kind of jot down a summary on the notes and I keep those with my pages and photos just so that whenever I do have the time to memory plan, I know what I'm talking about. And yeah, so sometimes it comes out the way that I have it exactly written. Other times I have to sum it up just a little bit more because there's not enough white space to allow me to write what I have written down, because I tend to write more than what I need. Here we go again. White label paper to the rescue. So yeah, guys, if you're new to planning, I highly recommend getting some white label paper. I've seen other planners use, I'm trying to think of what it is. There's just your basic whiteout pens, the whiteout strips themselves, and even white gel pens. And so far, all of those techniques I've tried, and it's either the whiteout just doesn't come out smooth, or when I do go to write on it, it like the pen tears it up off the page, or it could even just smear my pen. So I've just I've tried them. It did not work for me. So the best that I have for myself is the white label paper. Oh God, guys, this social distancing is just making it so hard for me to talk. I like all of my communications for like the past couple days have been via text. So, yeah, it feels really nice to be able to like actually talk. Even though right now I'm talking to myself, but technically I'm talking to you as you're watching this. So, I mean, hi guys, how are you? You know, I'm really hoping that the whole social distancing and staying at home is going well for you and that you have plenty of activities to keep yourself sane and healthy during these times. And yeah, like what we are going through right now, I mean, this is absolutely crazy. I mean, I understand the need for it because we do want to slow the spread and keep those who are vulnerable to the disease, to keep them healthy, you know, because we want to protect them. And it just, I don't know, guys, like this is just very, very different from what we are used to here in America. So, yeah, back to planning, back to happy things. So, I got all of my photos, those are all on, it's decorated. I have my words and descriptions all written down. And now I'm just gonna do this sidebar here real quick. And whenever I ended up moving that bottom washi around, I actually ended up with like this perfect set of words of "you are pretty," and I just kind of cut it because I think, what was it, the word like. I ended up with the word like, but apparently really got cut off somewhere. So yeah, so I'm just gonna like cut these and put them together. And as you can see, originally I was gonna do this, and then it's like, no, that just, it doesn't look right. And I don't really need that lined up with that pink sticker there. So I'm gonna have to remove this washi again, and I'm just gonna need to move it over just a bit, just a hair. But of course, since these are all three separate words, I have to move all three separate stickies. And yeah, washi tape starts to curl once you move it around too many times, and this last one was just it was giving me a fight. And yeah, so it's not like perfectly straight. I'm not moving those again, and yeah, it's just, it's gonna stay the way it is. And yeah, so I'm just trying to find one last sticker here to decorate that bottom corner. And I remember there was like these little, there they are, they're little vanity sets. I mean, look how cute they are. This book is adorable. So yeah, I'm just gonna put him down there in the corner. And I did find this, and like, I know I had a little heart drawn on there, and the little doodle heart was perfectly fine itself. But, like, look at this little heart, XOXO. It's so freaking cute. So, yeah, no more stickers. I'm putting that book away. You were done with stickers. It's time to write. And we're going to get this done. And like I said, okay, so my general theme for this week was the fact that I felt as good as I did on the inside as I did on the outside. So, I mean, not saying anything against, like, if you feel really good on the inside, I'm telling you right now, you're gonna look fabulous on the outside. I don't care what mainstream America says. That's just the way it works. So, yeah, so with that said and done, I just want to say thank you so much for watching. I hope that this helps you with your memory planning and maybe gives you an idea to keep yourself busy while you're staying in. And again, thank you for watching, and check me out at stitchpiration.com.